St. Lucia, like many of its sister islands, is in H1N1 surveillance mode and has instituted measures like turning away cruise ships in order to keep the virus at bay. But while some islands have refused cruise ships, others are accepting them with open arms. It is this confusion and the lack of set protocols for tackling the issue that has regional tourism ministers searching for a collaborative approach. Tourism Minister Alan Chastanet says tourism and health officials are grappling with a test that cannot be done fast enough to decide whether a cruise ship should be welcomed.
Even if a boat is found to have somebody with N1H1 on the boat, does that mean that the boat should not be able to come in? Because if the ship is keeping that person in quarantine, let me give you the flip side. If a person comes in on a plane and they're suspected of having N1H1, there's no way you're going to be able to test. They would have just spent 4 hours with everybody on a plane. What do you do? So right now, everybody's been coming in. And, do we really have the authority to say to the ship that they cannot come in?
The tourism minister says one of the biggest problems facing regional governments is what should be done when ships with passengers who have the H1N1 virus are scheduled to visit the islands. For now, Chastanet says the government has chosen to turn those ships away. But he says it is a situation that is not tenable and could hurt the tourism industry.
It has economic implications to us, but it also has major economic implications to the cruise industry. And the cruise industry, given that fact, may decide, well, we're not going to come to this region and we'll just stick to the U.S. ports. So those are all the considerations we have to take in place.
On Friday, the ministers and CMOs will meet with officials of the Port of Miami. The purpose of the meeting is to understand what protocols are in place to screen and test passengers before and during cruises.
To look at what their protocols are. So the level of screening that's done before the passengers gets on. And then once a person is detected with flu-like symptoms on the ship, what is done in order to ensure that the remaining passengers don't become contaminated.
Participants are expected to present their findings to CARICOM. These will be used to formulate a single CARICOM position on dealing with potential H1N1 cases aboard cruise ships. Alison Kentish, HTS News, Channel 4.